Is VET setting up for its next rally? That's something we're going to talk about today, and also going to end the video with a discussion about the future of altcoins and its chart as well. I think you'll find that interesting since you're also interested in VET. All right, so VET, this is the daily chart for VET. After running up through this blue level right here of about 0.033 to 0.035, which had been a critical level over the past few months, we absolutely blasted through that last week and continued skyrocketing up and made about a 40 to 50% gain in just a matter of a handful of days on VET. And this was last week. Since then, not surprisingly, we have wrestled with making any more moves up, as we, like I said, made a 50% gain in a matter of 3 days. But the good news is we haven't haven't fallen off really at all. Like, we've not seen this drift down, which first of all would be completely fine. There would be nothing negative about that. But that we haven't seen that gives some hope that we are still holding strong on VET. You can see these bars that we're on and have printed the last 3 or 4 days. They're very wicky, okay? Wicky means price is moving down and then buyers step in, and price is moving up and then sellers step in. So we're definitely in a battle area, a battle zone of this 0.044 to roughly 0.048. You can see it with your eyes what levels we're at. It's not an exact art drawing these lines, but definitely right around here is where we're battling. Will we go up here in the near future? Well, let me tell you this, long-term VET in 2024, yes, we're going to go up. We're going to go up multiple times. That's my opinion. Now, can I say that we're going to continue up here today, right? Without having any pullback? I cannot say that. Nobody can. And I wouldn't trade accordingly that way unless you were literally a day trader. And if you are a day trader, I suggest you going and finding other videos, because I am not. I stink at day trading, which is why I get into a coin that I like and I hold it. And that's why I am in VET and I am holding. It doesn't matter what VET does. Even if VET does fall down here in the next few days, that's fine with me. I'm holding. So it really doesn't matter to me. A lot of it's going to depend, of course, on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is also, as you might recognize, at a resistance area right around this 52,000 level. It has acted much like VET has over the past 3 or 4 days. And the fact of the matter is, there is indecision, as you can see, or maybe not even indecision, just a pause, if you will. You can't expect everything to continue at a 45-degree angle for the rest of its existence. That's just not reality. We will get a pullback in Bitcoin. Who knows when? Many speculate, and they do this by looking historically at the pricing structure and the pricing activity before the halvings of Bitcoin, which is estimated to happen right around here, April 20th. So we've got about 2 months before that. They go back and look at the historical price movements of Bitcoin before halvings, and they do see a run up, which we've seen here. And then they generally see a 20 to 30% retrace, which would put us down here into the 40 to 45,000 zone, where we would tend to consolidate before taking off a few weeks or a few months after the halving. Now, again, that's the historical way that Bitcoin has behaved. So it's not going to surprise me for us to get some kind of pullback after this right here, right? I mean, we've gone up from 38,000 to 52,000 in just about 2 to 3 weeks. So some pullback could be expected. But when the market opens tomorrow, we're on holiday here in the United States. When the markets open tomorrow, we may be sucking in another $500, $600, $700 million of Bitcoin money into these ETFs, and Bitcoin may not relax at all because of the supply and demand, which goes back to what I was saying. That's why I am a long-term holder. I don't think anybody can gauge the markets consistently on a day-to-day basis, and so that's why I hold. If Bitcoin were to fall, like I mentioned, down to the 40, 45 area, VET will probably go back and revisit somewhere down here, this area. this blue area, because that's a strong area. But the fact of the matter is we've broken that area, and it should serve as support if we should drift back down to it, really even this area, which was the top of the move back in December. So you've got one thing you need to do if you are in VET, one of two. One is to hold. That's really what you need to do right now, is hold. And two, if you have any more deployable capital that you want to get into some coins, now is a good time to do it. And that's a beautiful segue, very nicely done, over to this, where we're going to talk about the market structure of altcoins. All right. I follow people on Twitter because I don't follow crypto 24 hours a day. It's a hobby for me, as I mentioned in the disclaimer. And so I follow people that know more than I do. One of those people is Rect Capital. He does a lot with crypto. Actually, I think it's pretty much all he does is crypto. And he's got this post right here that I want to look at. It is the ultimate altcoin market cap game plan for the coming months. Okay, what this chart is, and you can find it in TradingView. I'll show you how in just a second. What this chart is it's a chart of the total crypto market cap minus the top 10 crypto coins. Okay, and you can see which are the top 10 which are the top 10 coins by going to coin market cap, and it's excluding Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, etc., etc. It's excluding the top 10, and the reason it's doing that is it wants to get an idea of how the market cap in general is moving for these coins below the top 10. So from really 11 to all the way down to every crypto coin that's on TradingView, I suppose. And so that's what this chart is about. And his point is, this being the market cap of the altcoins minus the top 10, that we are definitely moving up. He has noticed this break in price structure as we've continued higher. And his supposition is that we're going to bounce around and continue to move higher and higher as the altcoins in total continue to grow in value. Okay, that's his supposition, and he's using this chart to do that. You can get to that chart if you go to TradingView and type in crypto total market cap excluding. Now, here's something interesting I didn't know until I started looking at these charts. There's a different charts you can look at. You can look at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, just excluding Bitcoin. But the one he's looking at is crypto total market cap excluding the top 10 and the dollars, not the percentage, the dollars. And that is what this chart is. And this is the chart he's showing. So all that to get you to this point, I want you to know you can see this yourself. It's not some kind of hidden. He was on the weekly chart, by the way. It's not some kind of hidden thing that the general public cannot get into. But his point is, on this, we are even right now breaking this top, and his supposition is we're going to continue to bounce from level to level, moving higher and higher as altcoins increase in value. And of course, hey, that's us. Right? Altcoins is us. VET is us. That's what we're talking about right now. And so that's why I go back to the fact of we just need to wait. If you're in VET, you enjoyed a fantastic run up last week. It could pop off at any minute. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I was making a video literally this day. I came back about 2 hours later after making the video, and VET had closed here. And in the middle of the night, while I was sleeping, it did most of this move. There's no way I would have guessed it would have done that in those days. I would have had no idea. So literally, you need to be in the game now. You need to wait. You need to hold. Well, be in the game first, then hold and wait. And you should be expecting some fantastic gains, not only in VET, but in any quality coin that you're holding over 2024 and 2025. All right, that's my update on VET. We're kind of playing the lottery here. I mean, it's really nothing but upside that we're looking at, and that's a great place to be. VET over the long term is going to go up.